somebody whole booty sandwich. Y'all, I'm not trying to make this a big deal. I swear, it's not about, y'all, it's $1,000. It's not, you know, make or break. It's the point. The point is that you wanted me to sit back and let you not only use my card. Let's just say it's a mix-up. Okay, fine. But now it's different because you're using my card for your extracurricular activities. And let me just keep it gangsta. I wouldn't even trip on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. Me and your relationship status has changed. The way I see you have changed. You know what I'm saying? Just like you outside, baby, I'm outside too. Like, let's stop pretending like you is the last of the Mohicans. You are not. You know what I'm saying? This is not like, oh, I'm addicted to the white meat. Like, it was fine for what I had, but okay. It ain't giving that. And the truth is, I put too much on it because we were married, and I take my vows serious, and I thought that you did too. And so the truth is, I was waiting for you to come around like a wife, because all I know how to be is a wife. I was married to Vince, and that didn't work out. And I got with D, and we were getting married, and I got with you, and we got married, and I married you after you ate somebody, you know, whole booty. So let's not talk about WAP and what happened before then, okay? Don't make it seem like I'm a bad person. Don't make it seem like I didn't put up with a lot. Don't make it seem like, oh, I've been so gracious to her, and, you know, I have been giving grace, and she's a da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ta-da-wah-wah. No, baby. Don't do that. We have given grace to each other.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So as y'all can see here, we got Tamar Braxton and her now ex, Jeremy Robinson, who's trending after Tamar put him on blast for cheating on her with a 25-year-old. So Tamar posted the girl's IG, and she posted and says, played in my face for a 25-year-old, shake my head, took my jewelry, took me to Turks, and all along had a whole tramp. I hate you, Jeremy Robinson. Okay, so this is the woman right here, and according to her, she's saying she did not do anything with Jeremy. She didn't go nowhere with JR, and she don't know what the people talking about. She says there's no tea here, there's no truth to this. These allegations are absolutely insane and have consequences. Tamar, you are wrong, period. You will not get away with lying on me, ma'am. Now Tamar then came and responded to all that is going on. She says that Jeremy used her card at the Four Seasons when she was not present, after she called the Four Seasons, and they said that Jeremy and his guests were there and they used her card. Take a listen to what she had to say.
And I'm watching TV, and I get a notification that my card got used. Look at the date, to the Four Seasons Hotel in New Orleans. Now I know I'm not in New Orleans, right? Okay, so I called him. And I'm like, yo, you stayed at the Four Seasons this weekend? And he was like, I did. And automatically, you got an attitude. And I'm like, what you know what I'm saying? Like, we cool. You know what I mean? No, we don't go together. It's very clear, you know, but we have an understanding of our friendship, right? Okay. So I said, well, I don't really know what's going on, but Rob said that the hotel said that my card that was clearly used at the hotel for Mr. Jeremy Robinson and his guest, Miss J. Now, I don't know what y'all want me to do with that. Because when I had asked him about it, you get nasty with me and tell me, go take your meds. So when I posted it, I didn't post it to be nasty. Was used at the
Okay, so he did respond to Tamar after she posted that video. He's saying that she is mentally unstable and she needs help. Okay, and once Tamar seen that, she responded with, okay, if I'm so mentally unstable, then give me my chain, pendant, and platinum presidential Rolex back. I couldn't have been in my right mind, friend, sir. The real story on my YouTube in 30 minutes. I should have listened to all of y'all. Clown, I'm finna have all the ninjas because now apparently I'm a trick. Yes, you is tricking, girl. Why is you over here tricking off this YT man when he supposed to be spending all his money on you? A mess. Tamar, you going out real sad and bad. You was the popping Braxton out the crew, and now it look like you just crashed out, honey. A mess. A mess. Okay, it's sad to see Tamar, fighting with this man online and him embarrassing her the way he did. But this is what you call karma, because I remember when Tamar was on the Braxtons and she talked about all her sister's men and how her sister mans are losers and do them wrong. And now look at Tamar on here crying over a YT man. Child, I can't make this stuff up. A mess. It looked like Tamar been crying though. She need to go get some therapy or get some friends and family around her to give her some love and support, because it looked like she is going through it, honey. This YT man done gave her some gray hair. But check out what Jeremy had to say.
Under the bus because someone can't control their anxiety. Someone can't control these delusional thoughts about things that aren't real. I am in no way wanting to attack anybody. My purpose in my life has always been to protect. I haven't ran to social media every time something happened to me in that relationship. Because trust me, with all the receipts and all the things that have happened, I could have. But I chose to do what a real man does, and that is protect the person that I've been with. In this situation, I'll be very clear. I've been single for the last 6 months. We have been trying to identify what that looks like, closing one chapter and figuring out what it's like to be friends again. I've been very specific about my boundaries. I've been very specific about where we stand as friends. Go date anybody you want. I'm going to date when I'm ready. I am emotionally unavailable to you, and I'm physically unavailable to you. Now, birthday comes up, plans are put in place. Of course, I want someone that I consider to be family to be involved in that, because if anybody knows her, she is big on birthdays. I don't lead people on. I'm very direct. Listen, if anything that you're doing or that you want to do comes with an agenda, I don't want to be involved in it at all. I don't want you to be involved in my birthday plans. I don't want you to come to Turks and Caicos. This is not a reconciliation time. Whatever you decide you're doing is because we're friends and because I'm still being involved in my son's life. I still would love for you to have a relationship with my children, but not to the extent that you make up these stories that aren't real. I went to New Orleans. I booked my room at Four Seasons on booking.com and didn't realize that the card I'm using, which also ends in the same 3 last numbers, was tied to something that we booked several months ago. No harm, no foul. We're talking $900. Stop it. While I'm in New Orleans for a funeral, my really good 25 plus year friend who passed away, I spent time with his family. I extended my stay because I needed time to reset. So I get a call yesterday. Hey, did you stay at Four Seasons? Yeah, I did. In fact, I extended. I gave them my card and everything's good. Why, what's up? Oh, well, I got a call about some chick who used my card at Four Seasons. I said, that's not possible. This is funny. Ha ha ha. What are you talking about? Well, I thought we can be friends, we can talk about it, but this is laughable. I didn't stay with anybody at the Four Seasons. I'm not seeing anybody. Wasn't on a date, none of that. If I was, you're my friend. What do I have to hide about that? I'll just say cooler heads didn't prevail, and next thing you know, I'm on her story and I'm being accused of things which are just blatantly not true. I have never led Tamar Braxton on. I never will, nor will I. There are people hate the name drop, but hey, Carlos King, you got me involved in this. You're part of the reason why we became friends. But I've been very clear about my boundaries. I've been very clear about wanting to have a friendship, but not to the extent that, friends don't throw each other on their stories and call each other out on stuff. Like, look, if there was a mix-up with the card because of Booking.com, that's a quick fix. It's already taken care of. I've already contacted Four Seasons, and they've already issued a refund, and they charged my card. It's that simple. Where did this random woman come in that you called a tramp? Somebody I became friends with on Instagram like maybe 3 days ago. It's just a reach, and I'm tired of having to stay quiet and not defend myself. Mental health is real, and I understand how sometimes anxiety can get the best of us, but you just don't go on social media and start attacking somebody you say that you love, that you care for as a friend, and then you post pictures of you and my daughters together, but then you're throwing their dad under the bus. It's not cool, man. And the unfortunate reality is I thought that I could be friends and try to maintain some type of friendship, but that relationship is done. And I didn't want to come out and, like 6 months ago and be like, hey, I'm single again, because then people are like, oh, you're sassy. What? This is the reason why I did it last time, because of this assumption that I'm leading somebody on and that I'm cheating. I have never cheated in my life. Find a woman that will tell you I cheated on her. I'm not successful because I cheat. When I'm committed, I'm completely committed. Now, I'm not going to go there. There's a lot more I could talk about. I'm not going to do it because this isn't about revenge. This is about saying, hey, wait a minute. This shouldn't have happened. Picking up the phone and talking calmly and saying, hey, Jay, I got charged on my card. You stayed at Four Seasons. Okay, cool. But then you had to find a random narrative to go with it. It's messed up, and the truth is now there's potential defamation behind it because I don't even know this person ever.
A mess. He is spilling all the beans. Come to find out, him and Tamar ain't been together in 6 months. So her over here giving him this necklace and all that was just her trying to basically win him back. A mess. Tamar is giving desperate. It's giving I don't want to be lonely. It's giving I'd rather have a piece of man than no man. Tamar, the people over here is telling you to leave this man. He's a big red flag. You could do better. But all along, Tamar's over here trying to win him back. Got people thinking they still together. A mess. A mess. But for him to say, oh, he doesn't know how this random woman came about and he just started following her 3 days ago on IG, I just don't believe him in that. Okay, out of all the women that JR is following, why would Tamar pick her out of the mix? Because there's some receipts. There's something Tamar's seen to say, okay, this is the girl that he's been messing around with. But it's just so happened that he's at the Four Seasons, she at the Four Seasons, but they don't know each other. I don't know. It's giving Juan Dixon and Robin from Married to Medicine, honey. Either way it go, like he said, he's not even with Tamar, and they could date whoever they choose to date. So I just say this, Tamar, go get your jewelry back, girl. Go get that Rolex and that chain back. You shouldn't have gave it to him in the first place. And you shouldn't have married him knowing that he just ate somebody's child, and you gonna marry him after that? I don't know. It's giving low self-esteem. Now you over here looking crazy. But y'all leave y'all comments down below. Make sure y'all click that subscribe button. Support your girl. I ain't got no more to say on this mess, and your girl is out. Bye.